Today we're going to install this Wolftech USB charger. Now, it looks really good. Now, it looks quite heavy, and I'm very impressed with it. The wires look heavy. I believe this is also sold as an Oxford. I'll put the pictures of the Wolftech ad and the Oxford ad here, and you can tell me if you see any difference. Now I'm putting this on my bike to replace a quad lock. They're supposed to be, good for moisture and everything. Their website makes some claim about if your bike was underwater, it would still be fine. Well, mine corroded, even though my bike is garaged, and it started to heat up and ruined my battery. So I took it off, and we're going to use this instead. Now, if you've seen my videos before, in order to do this, I have to remove this bolt, which takes an 8mm socket. There's a screw on each side of the seat. We can remove the seat, put it on the table. Then I have to remove these two bolts and put the dash up here. There's a bolt here, I think it's 12mm. And then I'll be able to slide the tank back and tip it down after I remove the two wires for the fuel sending unit. And that will allow me to put the USB connector here, thread it through, back to the battery. I'll remove the battery cover and I'll connect it. Then we'll reverse everything. And I had that quad lock adapter right here, like it's supposed to be, with the wire running through. And like I said, it overheated. So I'm not going to buy another one, and I don't recommend that. So let's get started. First bolt to remove is right here. It's 8mm. Because we need the seat off. And if you've watched a lot of my videos, you will have seen me take this bolt out about 20 times. Which is why I went to the dealer and ordered a new one. The next thing I'm going to do is there's two wires under here on a sensor. And I'm going to undo those. There's also a hose that plugs into the back of the tank. It's a vent. That won't be a problem. So I have a garage door opener, which I really like. And it's going to be attached to here. I have to remove my side cover and unhook my garage door opener. This was in here because I've ordered the grommet. I've lost it. It sprang away. This is my garage door opener. I'm going to cut these two tie wraps that I put on. Keep the wire out. Here are my two tie wraps. Everything is free. 12mm socket. $5mm Allen key. One of them is already out. It's best to do that if there isn't a lot of gas in it. There's just a tie wrap on this. Let's see if this is long enough. Oh, I think I'm liking that. So if you take a good look, I put it on the edge here so that it doesn't hit my vibration dampener. So I think I'm good with that, and it's tight. Now we have to route the cable through. And I want it to be right up here so it's watertight. I've decided that this isn't long enough, so I'm going to lengthen it, solder and heat shrink this together, and then I'm going to fish it through and shorten it to the length I need. I'm thinking it was about a foot short. So if you're using this particular outfit, you know, you may find that you have to route it differently in order to make it fit. We're going to waste a little bit of wire here, just so that we don't have to worry about it. Now we can fish it through the way we want without worrying about it. I'm not very happy with this. Now I could put a tie wrap there to hold that there. Maybe I can shrink it with a piece of heat shrink. What do you think? Tell me what you think. Because I don't know, but I like it to be like that. Maybe I can glue it. What do you think if I glued it with some Gorilla Glue? Because to me that's pretty bogus. Let's try that. What do you think? It's pretty loose, and there is a watertight rubber seal on it, but because if I, yeah, let's try that. We have a little bit of Gorilla Glue, don't we? Okay, put a little bit of Gorilla Glue. 588 at Princess Auto. Let's push it in and hold it, because every time I wiggle this thing, it comes off. Let's try this with a big piece of heat shrink. Time for an update. As you can see, I glued it and I put a piece of heat shrink here so that this won't come out anymore. We're back. We're tie wrapped right here. we're through this coupling here in behind the headlight. Okay, we're tie wrapped right there behind the headlight. As you can see, we come through here across, and this is my extension. I had to extend it quite a bit, and you'll see why. Now I have to figure out my battery connections and where I'm going to put it. So we'll do that next. And that consists of taking a screw out here and this rubber band and flipping the battery lid over onto the fender. There's a screw right here, Phillips screw, or Japanese industrial standard, I'm sure. And then this rubber band, and we flip it up here. And that's it to get exposed to the battery. I laid out the wire and decided how much longer I wanted it, and I stripped them, spun them together, and I'm going to solder these. I have this big long piece of heat shrink. I lengthened this about 18 inches. So we're going to push this piece of heat shrink through here. And if I have to tape over top of it, the electric tape, I will. Let's just see how much it shrinks.
Do that again? No.
I hope this helps you. So it's through here, underneath these original tie wraps, under here and back. And I lengthened that by 18 inches, which is rather disappointing. Well, it's day 2. I got tired, took a break, but I want to test this before I cover it up. So let's make sure everything's okay. I can't understand how it wouldn't be. Okay. There's 1. 2. There you go. 2. Okay, and I should be able to plug something in there. I have it charge my phone. Oh, there's a blue light in there, so it must work. Yep, my phone is charging. I know you can't see it. My phone is charging, so now I feel safe moving on. Well, let's connect the battery to make sure this is okay. I've got the length right. There's 2 things on there. One's for my heated grips. The other is for my charger for the winter time. My Optimate charger. Oh, now you rush, you mess up. Should be good. There we go. Just trying to figure out how that's going to lay in there. That looks good. I think I like that. Right like that. Okay. I took a little drill and made some slack there. I think that'll be just fine. We need our screw to go in here and hold the corner. And if you're wondering what this is, that's an STS rear brake module. So I don't know if you could see it or not, but this is the screw that I tightened up. We have our band here. Put on. Oh, I didn't see that. That nub goes right here. There we go. It's all in there tight. Good. We have a 12mm bolt going through here. 12mm head. My brother's an engineer, he corrects me all the time. And he's right. I'm sure he enjoys it. Okay. You guys are interested, there's a video of his Z1 on my website of him changing the sprockets to more heavy duty ones. I think that's what it is, different chain size that lasts longer. Okay, we're in. Should go this way. New bolts for the dash. There's the part number. Don't lose the little steel collar that goes over the dash because they're about $12 each. They're ridiculous. And don't use old bolts because you'll be really unhappy. Like I've said previously, these are a 5mm Allen key. I'm going to try not to be too shaky here. This is the fuel sending switch. And that tells you your low fuel level. Right here, you'll see the vent hose. Don't forget to put that back on. This tab here goes underneath the front. right there. Now there's two spots on the edges of the seat that have to go just over the edges of the frame. And then right here, after we get these two bolts in, we line up the back bolt. For the seat, it's personal preference. I've decided to go back to using these 6mm Phillips heads. I think because I can get at them at an angle, and if you're using the Allen keys and you have saddlebags, mine interfere. I don't think it has anything to do with the Honda bolts. I think it has to do with how square you have to be on them. There we go, there's one. There you go. That's that job finished. I hope this video helps you. If it has, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.